Hello, everybody. My name is Miss Nunes, and I am a computer science teacher. I'm working primarily with middle school students this year, and one of the classes we're doing is a class called Applied Technology. In this class, one of the points of the semester, we're going to be learning about using the Circuit Playground Express and physical computing. And so we've been going through the unit lesson by lesson, and now we're on to lesson 5, which is on board events. So we're going to go level by level, and I will help however I can. Hopefully, you guys get some use out of this. For those that need it. And so the first thing I want to point out before we really dive in is as you're looking at the unit overview, you're going to see in the top right hand part, you're going to see an icon that says lesson resources. So you definitely want to click on this. You want to open it up because this is going to give you a lot of really valuable information for the lesson. It tells you about vocabulary that you may or may not be aware of yet. Hopefully you are. But if not, then vocabulary for this lesson is the word input. And what that means is the information computers get from users' devices or other computers. And to break that down, what input is when you type on the keyboard and you're sending that information to the computer, that's input. When you click on the mouse and the mouse clicks go to the computer, that's input. All right. So when we're using the physical device, the Playground Circuit Express, that is input because there's buttons and a toggle that we're going to look at. Um, and so, new vocabulary with the word input. We're also going to look at a couple of new pieces of code that you may or may not have used before. So we're going to look at buttons, onboard event, and toggle switch. We have two different resource handouts that you can always open up and go look at. The first one is on board events. So it gives you a little more information. If you're somebody that really likes having a binder or handouts that you can look at while you're coding, these would be two really good resources to print out and put in your binder, because it just kind of gives you the layout. So you can see right here that on the circuit board, we have 4 input areas. In the middle, we have a reset button that's very, very small. We have a left button, a right button, and you know that it's the left button because up here at the top, this is where you plug in the device. And so looking at the device with the plug-in on the top, the left button is going to be right here, the right button is going to be right here. And then down here, this is super, super tiny. In fact, I have to use my thumbnail to toggle it. Is a little toggle switch. It's literally just a little bump you have to feel with your thumb, and then you can switch it to the left or to the right. And that's kind of like binary where it's on or it's off, it's open or it's closed, right? And so these are the 4 inputs on the tiny little circuit board that we're working with. And so having these, if you want to print them out, you want to put in your binder, it's not a bad idea. But for those people that would just get the handout and throw it in the trash on the way out the door, maybe not. All right, so we're going to look at lesson 5. We're going to go through all the levels together. We're going to start with level 1. And so I'm going to click on that. And it is basically getting the circuit board ready. So it says board events. The onboard event block allows you to start taking input from your circuit playground. Look at the program with a partner and discuss what you think it'll do. Once you've come up with an answer, click Run to check your answer. All right, so it says if your device is not able to connect to the level, go to the Help and Tips tab and then click Maker Setup or try reconnecting your device. All right, so before we do all that, we need to take and guess what we think is going to happen here. So it's at line 1 says onboard event, which is the circuit board, button L. So when we click on the left button and we click it to go down, it says the LED light should turn on. All right. So we're gonna say that I think that's what's gonna happen. When I click the left button on the circuit board, the LED light will turn on. All right, I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to press run, but before I press run, I have to actually set my device up. So I'm going to see, okay, I'm going to turn on the camera and you can see my little circuit board right here. All right, and then you can see the plug that plugs into the computer. So we're going to take the board and we're going to find the part of the board that has the plug-in, and then we're gonna plug that in to the cable. All right. And I know that it's plugged in when we see all those lights go around it. All right. And those will continue until we click the run button. So let's click on that. And what it did is it confirmed that yes, it's attached. The computer can read it. Everything's good on that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on the left button. All right. So I know that this is the top because that's where the plug is placed or goes onto the circuit board. All right, and so I want to click the left button right here. All right, and as you can see, the left button does make it turn the LED on. And so with that, we are going to press finish and go to the next level. See you there.